Well, good morning. It's July 18th. Just got finished with Camp 43. I saw K2 at a restaurant in town out of the clear blue. Out of the clear blue. What are the chances? And he's staying with a couple of trail angels. Says he's a couple of days behind me, but he will. Let's see. Yeah, so he's gonna summit. He's already got a summit date planned, so he's not gonna do any more zeros. I am, but we might be able to summit together. He says August 5th. I said, August 5th? Are we that close? We shall see. But I do want to get off trail, but I would wait for him easily and do a summit with him. And that's coming up pretty fast, you know. It's hard to believe we're that close. I got some work to do. Still got to do the Bigelows and some other stuff. I got too much food on me right now because I'm just like keeping several days of food on me the whole time from here on out. I don't know why. I'm just like some kind of weirdness going on in my head. Like I might get stuck on the trail or something. I'm being eaten to death by mosquitoes because I'm wearing shorts and things like that. And the spray that I have is getting harder and harder to get it out of the spray bottle. Stuff works though. A little bit. But yeah, the bugs were pretty bad because it's real boggy around here and stuff like that. Drinking lots of bog water. So our hosts were really good. We had a wonderful, comfortable stay last night. I stopped taking ibuprofen. Look at this. Stopped taking ibuprofen to see if I could stop taking it. And man, I was in so much pain last night. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, I'm artificially hiking. That's what that means. Nice trail. So I also stopped taking my allergy meds, and every mosquito bite that I got just swelled up like crazy and started itching. So this morning I did my usual 1 allergy pill and 2 ibuprofens to, I don't know where I'm going here. Turn you around. A mud bath here. I don't know, the trail goes up there or it goes down there, but not very clear. Anyway, we'll get this part done, I guess. Start the morning right, slide on my butt and get all juicy. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you off. We're in the saddle of a mountain here. Of course, you're gonna find lakes, find bogs and stuff too at the tops of these mountains. It's Maine. No moose. Thank God. Anyway, it's really windy. The temperatures are nice and cool. Low 50s, upper 40s, something like that. Rained like crazy last night, so we dodged a bullet there. Yay! I took a shower in an outside shower, and it rained on me while I was in it. Got my towel a little wet, but that's about it. I like outside showers. I think I'm going to make one when I get back home so I can steam the crap out of myself without anybody worrying about it. So I have a long day today, I think, to get to the further shelter. And a couple of big bumps in the way. Haven't really checked the app. I just know, keep moving. Just keep moving. And that's what we'll do. Not a good plan, but makes me feel calmer. Just to hike and not worry about logistics. I know this part. I gotta at least walk 8 or 9 hours. That's like a no-brainer. Well, hope I picked the right route now. Oof. These things are slippery. I'll put you away. Well, there's the bog. There must be a cliff nearby. No signs of moose. Weather's perfect. Enjoying it. A lot of sketchy bog board walks. You gotta test them before you step on them because you'll end up getting in the drink. God knows what's in there. But having a good day. I have some longer miles planned for today, and we'll see how that pans out. So far it's been great. Enjoyed my time back at the camp there. Wonderful hosts. Had a good time. Good breakfast. Love coffee. The store didn't have individual coffees, packets. Whoa, that moved. So I'll be without coffee in a couple of days, but I'll probably be at the next shelter by then. Hopefully. You know, this is getting pretty far along. Hard to believe how far along. Because I'm just doing one step at a time here. I'm not really looking at the big picture. And the big picture is coming right up fast. So it's going to get a little more and more remote. I don't know if I can get videos out as quick a pace in the near future. And I should probably plan my escape from the trail. Maybe call up Mark again and see if he can get me some plane tickets again. Try to get hydro lined up. And fly back to Huntsville, Alabama. You'll see my sister Nancy, who's been a huge support for me on this journey. Absolutely huge. Can't appreciate it enough. So yep, get home, eat a bunch of food. Hopefully the mosquito bites will abate. Do some healing. And damn well I'm going to be trying to remember how to play the fiddle. Seems to have gotten lost. Lost from my muscle memory. But let's see if we can get back on it. This is mostly what my day looks like. You know, little tiny trees, and occasionally a big tree going across. Lots of mud and roots and rocks. But it keeps you nice and cool down in here. Someone is just ahead of me because I see their footprints on the rocks still drying. Like another bog or lake down there. Oh, starting to see hints of a mountain that I'm going to have to go over. The trees are so tiny that makes the mountains look farther away. I don't know if you can see that. Stop biting me. So hopefully it's not more than a mile, 1,000 feet per mile, because I'm about done with that crap. I know I got some more ahead of me, but the less of that noise, the better. I'd like to be able to hike again and not do rock climbing with a pack on and poles. Ew. Someone's going around. I think I'll go around. If you want us to stay on the trail, make it stay honorable. There's a word for you. We just did the counter trail to the counter trail. It's on its third wrap around. Anyway, I gotta get going at this, so put you away. So it's been quite slabby for the last 15 minutes. The trees are getting really tiny, and the angle's getting less. I must be nearing the top. Ha ha ha. False summit or whatever. But we've been hiking a long time going up, so I'd say we're up pretty high. So we should be near it. It's a pretty nice hike today. The weather's perfect for this kind of stuff. Yesterday murdered me. It was like cool temperatures, but the humidity was off the charts. Even at 60, it was murder. You couldn't get relief. So a lot of the water coming off of the trees and brush really helped. It was a sweat that I didn't make. And it was cool. So I'll film when I get up there. Bye. Well, I'm not at the top of the mountain, but get the view while you can. Same lake from a different angle. Just finished that little bump and went around that lake and the other lake and the other lake all the way down to the bottom there. There's windmills way off in the distance. Yeah, it's a glorious day. Really enjoying it. So, a little more to go. Looking up at the top of the mountain, I see a bunch of folks up there hanging out. So, I put on my raincoat because it's getting a little chilly. The minute I did, the wind died down to 0. It's been gusting really hard, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. But it'll happen some more. Just got to come down, touch ground, because clouds are flying by. It's just a beautiful day to be up here. I am so glad. I'm very happy. You see that runway? It points straight at this mountain. That'd be a hell of a deal for IFR flight training. So when you hit the mountain, take a right. Not good. Having a good time. I think I got another bigger hill to climb today, because you're due at least 2 mountains a day. Big ones. 1,000 footers, you get 3 or 4 of those. 4 or 5. Roller coaster. So, going above tree line. So, got my hat clipped to my chest strap, which I never wear a chest strap, so hat's clipped onto that so I don't lose it. My brother-in-law gave it to me. And a nice wool shirt, and I cherish both of them. There's Mike. Mike gave me a nice cigar and some good whiskey. Took care of me in his house. He and Margie are just awesome. A couple adventure people and just smart as can be.
generous, kind, and loving. And they're really good dancers. Man, I'm so jealous of that. I hope they don't lose that. I hope they turn on some music in their game room downstairs and just dance. Doesn't have to be anything special, but it is. But I'll film when I get up there. Those guys weren't on the summit. It was a false summit. Good shot of them, though. We're starting to see the other side of the mountain and what's coming. You see what we've already done all the way off into the horizon there, dude. Way back there. I don't know if those are the whites or what, but done a lot of hiking. More than I've ever done in my life. So, more to go. You start to see the other side now. What's in store for us? I could see today's work. Up over those bumps. Park at 36.55. This is what we got ahead of us. Pretty nice. There we go. Got it to work. Here we go with the 2.2s again. Spalding Lean-To 2.2. So we just finished getting up on top of this hill. It took a long time. I'm really knackered. Actually, it's a good spot to rest over here, so I'll do that. Yeah, I'm pooped. That was a really good climb. A long one. But I could use a break, so I'll do that. Anyway, good day so far. A lot of people headed to the next shelter of Spalding because there's people there now. So, got to stay ahead of them.